Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Chit Chat with Kettle Kitchen. And tonight is a carry-on segment that we've done in the past that we're going to continue to do tonight. And it's Q&A, not normal. And basically what that means is that we will ask questions of our guests. And basically we will be on a different approach. What that means. Hold on just a second. There we go. A different approach. It's not your standard way of looking at it, and it's so we can get to know the person of the channel a little bit more than themselves. So I want to welcome everybody into the chat. Danny Days Homestead, the Vineyard Farmhouse. If you ever see Tony Shepard, that's me. That's just my private account. Sorry. Rich Cat Ranch, Good Times Homestead. Happy birthday, Jen. I hope you have a good time tonight. Joyce Demal, good evening. How are you? Dolores is with us, Gulf Coast Urban Farm with Dolores. She had her first live today, so congratulations. Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse is in, and she is a moderator. So, of course, as always, I appreciate my moderators. And looks like Life with Chuck and Belinda are in or Belinda and Chuck. I got to get used to that. Sorry. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring up our guests. And we have Andale from Andale Homestead. We have Chuck. I know Belinda's there somewhere, but I see Chuck on the screen.
Yeah, Belinda's there.
Okay, and then we have Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse. Byron from 12 Stones is having a problem with his camera, so he'll join us at some point in time. So welcome, everybody. I'm glad you guys are here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So like I was telling everybody, my intention is for us to get to know you guys a little better as creators versus just a whole channel. That way, maybe we get to know you a little better. Why don't we go ahead and, well, Anne's off, so I'll start with, oh, there she is.
And the family just came home and all the dogs are going nuts. So.
No, that's fine. I understand.
But I'm ready.
And if you could tell us a little bit about you and your channel, I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely. My name is Ann, surprisingly, right? Andale Homestead. And I've been on YouTube a little over a year. I started the end of last February, first part of March. And I enjoy, I'm a new gardener, a new canner. We recently retired, so our world has changed quite a bit. And at the same time, COVID came around, the virus. And so not only, my husband and I have been married 44 years, not only were we not used to being together, we were not used to being together 24/7 because you couldn't go anywhere. But we have a lot of fun. We have expanded our garden by a third every year. And so the whole backyard before we're over will be a garden. And I enjoy having stories. I tell stories of life and things that go along with growing and plants and gardening and how close it goes along with our lives.
Well, good. I did look just before we started, and if my number is correct, you are at 1,360 subscribers, and that's a good thing. You're growing quite well, and we love to see it.
Have some wonderful friends. Thank you.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and go down to Chuck. How about you tell us about your channel and you?
Well, I appreciate you having us on. As the title, as our name proclaims, Life with Belinda and Chuck. We started about April, I think was a year ago. I want to say it was in April. And we didn't find this community probably till late September, October or something. And anyway, one of the best things we ever done was find you guys. And we've enjoyed that immensely. We garden, we can our own food, we grow herbs and things like that. We have chickens and we got rabbits now. So yahoo. Yep. We play music. We like to play music, and it's when I can get my kids around, which is, hit and miss most of the time. They all grown, and they all got a life of their own, but
Yeah.
I do get them over every once in a while. But it's just basically about life. Is all we are. Basically, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Is really what it is. It's just a bunch of nonsense, but we have fun doing it. It's me and my wife, Blenda. So that's hence the name Blenda and Chuck.
And I looked at you guys also, and I got to pull my page back up, but you guys had an event yesterday.
We had, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Would you like to tell everybody?
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm proud to death of it. We had our 30-year anniversary yesterday. We got married on July the 4th, and one of the best decisions I've ever made outside of my salvation, outside of my walk with the Lord. Definitely the best decision I've ever made, and I'm glad she stuck with me for 30 years. Nobody said it could be done, but we proved them wrong.
Yep. Last Friday, my wife and I celebrated our 27 years together. Okay. And I wholeheartedly agree with your sentiment.
Yeah.
I'm glad she decided to stay with me for that long.
Well, I told her if she ever leaves, I just packed my bags because I'm going with her. I don't know where she's going, but I'm going.
That's cool. So your number has jumped up to 615, so that's great.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah.
Yep. So I like seeing that. I think I started watching you guys when you guys are around 450 or something like that. You hadn't quite got to your 500 yet, so okay. I feel like I'm growing with you, if that makes any difference.
Well, I tell you, my channel really didn't take off until I had Leanne on as
I understand that
on my live stream, and then I done a collab. She had some kind of, I can't even remember what it was, probably something to do with Canon or something like, I can't remember now, but I done that, and I mean, I just boom, I went from like 0 to 60 in 2.4.
It's all your fault, Leanne.
I guess
all because of this wave.
That's right.
The one thing I would like to say, and this is probably something that not many people know about my channel, when after I decided to go ahead and start, I started February 1st of this year. I made that my date, and I had planned that for a little while. And I reached out to quite a few channels, and there was only actually 3 channels that responded to me in asking, how do I do this? What's the right way to do it? How do you go about this? Things like that. I'm sure all of us have reached out to people as we started. Tony Renee at home helped me a little bit. And then there was Celtic Farms, I think is what it is.
Roots Farm.
Thank you. That's correct.
Jay and Cheryl.
Yes. And they helped, actually, they gave me a lot of good information, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The person sitting below me has given me the most information and advice and help, mentorship. And I know, I don't care what she says, I wouldn't have got to know the people I know without her, because it helped. And I'm really with what Chuck said. One of the best decisions I ever made was to join this specific group of people that I feel like I'm a part of, because the friendships are never ending. The help is never ending. The appreciation both ways. And I'm really one, and me and Leanne had this conversation today. Excuse me. I'm very much about a relationship being reciprocated, and majority, if not almost all the people in this community, they do it. It goes both ways, and it's very much appreciated from me anyway. So, Leanne, how about you tell us about you and your channel?
Well, I was asked by a big channel that I've been watching for like 6 years to ask me to do a video for her channel, and she might have had 100,000 subscribers at this point. And I was like, I've never made a YouTube video. Why me? And so I just listened to her. You might have heard of her, The Needy Homesteader. My first video I have ever done is on her channel.
Oh my gracious.
So at that point, I'm like, do I really want to start a YouTube channel? I mean, I just had, the Queen of Keening just basically put this opportunity in my lap. And so I decided, well, it'll be a great way to record my recipes for my family because my nephews and nieces, I hate to say it, their moms can't cook. And they come to my
Hope they're
house.
not listening.
I didn't tell them I was going to be here. So, but anyway, I just wanted to be able to document my cooking even for my sake when I'm like my mom's age and can't remember how to make a pie or something. I just wanted to be able to just go back, like just learning how to can. Like you learn easier steps and maybe I have those reflections say, hey, in 5 years, how did I do it 5 years ago? And say, oh boy, I'm glad I don't do it anymore like that. I just wanted to document in my life. So that's basically how my channel got started and why I cook and can and do everything with food.
I think you almost on the verge of trying to put your little slogan out there. I could hear it. It wanted to come out.
I wasn't even thinking it.
Okay. So Leanne, if my numbers are correct, you're at now 7,180 subscribers. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And she's actually made a huge feat because she did that in primarily almost all that was done in less than a year on YouTube. So
no, it's 13 months.
Great.
13
Sorry?
months 13 months of as of yesterday.
Yep. So congratulations. So
thank you.
I'm doing this on my phone, so you have to really kind of deal with me for a minute because I've not done these postings before. There. Okay, it works that way. Renee says from Pike Creek Farm, she had the same reason she did it as well. She wanted to preserve the recipes for her family. And video is what they respond to. So I get that. I do. All right. So like I said, I got a loud motorcycle going by. I apologize.
But you're not on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not on it. So that's good. Might be a whole different conversation we were having here. So we're going to, right now, because Byron's not here yet, we're going to go with Ann Dale, then we'll go to Chuck, and then we'll go over to Leanne. So I want each person to go ahead and answer the questions, if you would. And we're going to try to keep them to one-word answers if possible, so we can get through this a little quick, okay?
Is there
You asked
anybody
Chuck
on
to
this
this.
panel that could say one word? Go ahead.
Well, I'm
you're
hoping.
asking Chuck to say one word.
I'm
Hey,
hoping
easy now.
Come on. I give everybody the same benefit of doubt unless we have to modify because he becomes unruly. We'll deal with
No
that.
respect. No respect.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. Oh, Byron's trying to come on.
oh, good.
Hopefully his camera works.
Yeah.
Going first. Oh, my
I
Lord.
see
Nope.
that.
Hello,
Renee.
Byron.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you, but I don't see a picture yet.
Yeah, camera's not working.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wing it without the picture. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so before I move into this next segment, can you tell us a little bit about you and your channel?
Yeah. So I bought land about 6 years ago. Wanted just to purchase some land nearby where my parents were also purchasing land. That way we mutually had, extra land for cattle or whatever kind of animals we wanted. And just had a sense of wanting land out in the country. Hopefully at some point I'll get to move out and live out in the country. Right now I kind of live in the city. So that's one of the hopes and dreams that I have. And I just enjoy being out there. Big thing of the channel is just trying to do different projects around the property, have a good time, hopefully make some wholesome content. Also enjoyed doing other things like fishing too, that's off the property. So just enjoy wholesome doing different things. So that's kind of my bit.
So I checked your numbers also, and you're at 188 subscribers. So congratulations, because I know that 100 was a little bit of a hump to get over. So I'm glad to see you got there. So
yeah, it's fun growing with the community, having more friends.
the other thing, and this is one thing I want to make very apparent to a lot of people. I seen Byron, and not the first time, but it was the first time I seen him on a live, and I really appreciate his position he comes from. He's trying to do the right thing, get the right things lined up, trying to be able to help him and his family succeed in preservation and farming and all that stuff, which all of us know that we want to eventually get to a point to. But he was getting asked some hard questions that time in that chat, and I really applauded him because he stood his ground, he stayed strong, and he did what he needed to. And I'm here to tell you, before this young man was, and you're young, so I can call you young man, before he ever hopped on a live show, he was a huge supporter of this community. He was in so many chats. He was in commenting on videos, and I felt I kind of picked on him a little bit, but in a good way. I wanted to help him grow as much as I could because he seemed like one of those authentic YouTube followers who boosts up the community and is trying to do the same thing himself. So if you ever think I'm stalking and picking on you, Byron, I am, but it's for a good thing.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so you weren't here to hear what we were going to do. I'm going to run through some questions, and we'll start with Ann. Based on the positioning now, we'll start with Ann, go to Chuck, go to Leanne, and then we'll end with you for each one of these questions. And this is what I would call quick fire. Try to make it as much as possible a one-word answer, okay? So starting with Ann, jam, jelly, or preserve, which is your favorite?
Jam.
Chuck.
Jelly.
Leanne.
Preserves.
And Byron.
Jelly.
Okay. Same process. White, black, or gray?
Gray.
Gray for Ann. Chuck.
This is kind of a relative question. I mean, it depends on what it's on. I'm gonna
Yep,
have to
it
go gray too.
I
Red.
can't answer that for you. It's white, black, or gray. That's your
Oh,
question.
white, black, or gray? Gray.
Byron.
Yeah, I'll go for gray as well. Why not?
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Starting with Ann, hot or cold? Which do you prefer?
Hot.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
Hot or cold? Which do you prefer?
Oh, hot or cold? Which I prefer? Right now, cold.
Okay, because you're sitting in a hot room, I can tell. Leanne.
Definitely cold.
Byron.
For sure, cold.
Okay. Ann, tacos or burgers?
Huh. Burgers.
I got this.
Chuck.
Tacos.
Tacos. Leanne.
Without a question, burgers.
And Byron.
Can I just say yes?
I will allow that one time, yes. In this question,
I'm from Texas. We like both of them. Come on.
I know, I did. That's kind of, you actually inspired that question because I thought it'd be kind of hard for you to answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ann, indoors or outdoors, which do you prefer?
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Chuck?
Okay. Outdoor.
Leanne? So indoors. Thank you, Rebel. And Byron.
Outdoors.
All right.
Me too.
Ann, what is your favorite cereal if you had to pick one?
Raisin Bran.
Chuck?
Cinnamon toast.
Leanne?
Feature video coming. Grape nuts.
Nice plug.
Wait, you said
Byron?
I don't really eat cereal, so that's a hard one.
You got to pick one, though.
Oh man.
Fruit Loops.
Honey Nut
Fruit
Cheerios.
Loops.
Or Life. Here you go. Life cereal. There you go.
Life. You know, you just
Cinnamon
gained some
Life.
respect. I love that answer. All right. Starting with Andale. Okay. Now, you may not apply to this, so this is one of those times I will give you a pass. but if you have an answer, please answer, okay?
Okay, that makes me nervous.
Football, basketball, or baseball?
Oh, baseball.
Okay, Chuck?
Yeah, baseball.
Oh, really? I thought you'd say football. That does
I don't
shock
like
me.
football, but I like college
Just because
baseball.
he's in Alabama, is that what you're asking?
Alabama.
Well, I guess they're.
What kind of?
Did I guess the wrong state? I'm so
Alabama.
sorry.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that. That's like calling him a Clemson Tiger fan.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I guess I have to go to Chuck's every live for next month after that.
Yes,
right?
you do. And we were worried about him. You
Wait, y'all were worried about me?
okay? Byron, what is your answer?
That's kind of a tough one. I would say whatever one I can go watch live with my friends, to be honest.
So, am I giving you your pass?
Okay, we'll say basketball.
Okay, thank you. See, he's smart. He knows that this could be worth it later on. Okay, Anne, what is your favorite thing to cook?
Spaghetti.
Okay, Chuck.
Yeah, probably a gumbo, chicken sausage gumbo.
Okay, Leanne.
Monaco steak.
Monaco steak.
Delmonico.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look that up.
It is the one side of a T-bone.
Okay, I learned something today. Byron.
I'll just say chicken.
Chicken. Okay. Anne, what is your favorite number?
13.
Chuck.
11.
Leanne.
31.
I don't even want to know why, but Byron.
It is
23.
23. Okay. Andale, what kind of music do you like listening to?
Adult contemporary Christian.
Okay. Chuck.
Oh, my turn. What
Yes.
kind of music?
Yes.
I do like bluegrass music. I'm sticking with it.
Okay, Leanne.
early 90s pop.
Backstreet's back tonight.
Oh, no, not Backstreet. No.
Were you looking around to see if your husband was there, Leanne?
That's what I was wondering. What were you looking
I know
at?
he's not home.
Byron.
Oh. Good question. Christian rock. There you go.
It would have
Okay.
been more funny if I said rap.
Ooh, there you
Okay,
go,
that
Leanne.
would have been hilarious. I wouldn't have been ready for that one.
Bluegrass rap.
Bluegrass rap. There you go. Okay, this is going to be probably the most controversial question I'm going to ask tonight. So, and this one you're not allowed a pass. Okay. Sweet tea or unsweetened tea?
Sweet tea.
Chuck?
Half and half.
Yeah,
Leanne?
It depends on what my blood sugar is at.
I need an answer.
One word.
My tea is half and half. I like my sweet tea with my lemonade.
Oh, you mean legitimate half and half? Okay.
She
I
give
thought you meant half sweet, half
No.
not. Sorry.
No, half sweet tea and half lemonade.
All right, Byron.
Hot tea, unsweet.
Cold tea.
Oh, cold tea?
What would it be if it was cold tea? Just a question.
Oh, it'd probably be sweet, but I rarely
Okay.
drink that. But it's good stuff, though.
All right. All right. Okay, Andale. Pepsi, Coke, or other?
Coke. All the way, all day.
Chuck?
other.
Okay. Leanne?
I don't drink
Wild cherry Pepsi.
That wasn't an option.
Okay, Pepsi, because I hate
Uh,
it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Byron?
Other.
Other. Okay. Andale, if you had to or do drink water, do you prefer flavored water or plain?
Plain.
Chuck?
Yeah, I plain water.
Okay. Leanne?
I prefer it with lemon, but it's usually
Okay.
plain.
And Byron?
Good filtered water, just plain.
Good filtered water. I like that answer. All right. Ann, where were you born?
Japan,
Ooh, I didn't know that. Chuck.
What part of Japan?
Yokohama,
Yokohama. Okay.
Hmm. Chuck.
Baton Rouge.
Okay.
In a
And Leanne.
hospital. In a hospital.
Yeah. Aha, 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 aha.
Not in a cave.
Not in a cage. That's
Not in the
hopefully
barn. Not in the barn. In a
Not in the
manger.
bathroom.
No. No, I was born in Pennsylvania.
All right. And Byron.
New Mexico.
All righty. Okay. Where's your favorite summer vacation place?
the beach.
Okay. Chuck.
Favorite summer vacation? I don't do summer vacation.
I know you don't vacation or summer vacation, but you got to answer the question.
I'll just say Tennessee.
All right. Leanne.
What's a vacation?
Yeah.
Play the game, Leanne. Come on.
I'm a farmer's wife. I would say
And I'm also a man who can't bear children. So what's your point? Okay.
I'm gonna keep what was in my head there about myself.
I got to sit up now.
I would say the mountains.
Okay.
And
I think I just poked.
cabin.
I think I just poked the bear in Chuck, but that's okay. Byron.
Yeah, I'd be the same. Mountains are somewhere with a forest.
All right. Okay, so now we're moving into a different phase. You guys can drink your water or beverage and take a half second here. So these ones are intended for you to go ahead and answer as much as you need to. We will not pass to the next person until you're done. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And
You told her to
and
sit.
being you're retired, it may okay. If this applies to you, is kind of the thought process. Okay.
Sure.
What is one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
Huh.
And that question will be for all four of you.
What is one thing I wish I had known? To not sweat the small stuff, for one thing.
Okay.
Do your best. Learn as much as you can. There are some people that I was exposed to that I didn't learn from because I didn't care for them, but they had some knowledge to share that I
Right.
could have taken with me. So that's my answer to
Okay.
not sweat the
Chuck?
small stuff, to learn from everyone that I can learn from.
Okay. Chuck?
Yeah, my career is a pastor, I reckon. One thing I wish I would have known early was how to say I don't know. Because
Ooh, valid
everybody
point.
thinks I'm supposed to have the answers to every
Yep.
life question, and I just don't. I mean, nobody does. But
Right. I get it.
yeah, when you're young and you're supposed to have all the answers, you try and come up with answers. And
Right.
I wish I would have done some of that.
Leanne, I'm going to go ahead and let you answer, but I need to go grab my charger. My phone's about to die. So go ahead and answer
Okay.
your question. Thank you.
I'm gonna say the thing that I learned the most of which I known before I started is not to play nice. Fight hardball with your boss, because sometimes they're not always right. I had
I
some
can't play hardball with my boss.
because you're the boss. You're the boss. I had some bosses that were not professional with me.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't play nice like I was.
Well, you
So-
certainly don't want to be a doormat, but
No, exactly, and I was.
real and open. Yes. Say, this is not going to work for me.
Yep. And I was the sweet person that just, did what I was told. Uh-oh, we lost Tony. Now we get all right, party up in this house.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Woo!
We're in charge of the questions now, so we're going to start with Ann.
Yep. We need to to see what we could do about this. So I was a little nervous about answering these questions. I'm tickled that I could actually have something to say.
Yeah, they've been pretty easy so far. So, he's back.
There he is. He's
Darn
coming
it.
back.
Yeah, these questions been hard so far.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shh.
I never did get to answer that sports question.
When you go to plug your phone in, always remember to move your fat fingers out of the way so it doesn't kick you out of your own live chat.
Gotcha.
I thought you were hitting the power button.
What kind
No.
of what kind of
Oh, it
sports
looks like
are you
Byron's
watching?
trying to come back in.
Okay, good.
Are you back?
Yep, I'm here.
All right.
I'm a football fan. I've been to a Phillies game and I was actually bored.
We're past the football game thing.
Way past.
You never asked me, so I wanted to answer it.
Yeah, I did. I said football, basketball, or baseball, and you gave an answer, and we moved on.
Wasn't answering. I think she got.
Okay. I'll
I'm
give
not
it
going
to
to
you.
fight it. I'm not going to fight him.
I am a host. I am human, and I am male. I could have made a mistake. Okay.
I was just embarrassing myself. That was the answer I
Oh,
gave.
Wells under the bus there.
Again, I've been married 27 years. I know who wears the pants in the family.
I thought it was 28.
Chuck's over there nodding his head. Yes, he understands.
My wife's over here saying whatever. So I mean, take it from however you want to.
Forever.
Okay, so Byron, the question is, are you done, Leanne? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Byron, the question is what is one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? Leanne, stop.
You can't English today.
I can't English today.
Oh, that's a great question. I would say don't be comfortable with where you are and don't be afraid of changing, whether it's changing career or changing jobs. Be okay with that because I think it's very easy to become comfortable and complacent. And that's when you become stagnant when you do those things.
Awesome advice. I like
You
that.
sound like my neighbor.
Wow.
He sounds like my
I'm changing my answer to what Byron said.
I can be your Texas neighbor. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Okay. And these might be a little hard and they might be a thought process. So try to do the best you can. What would you say is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
My biggest failure. My biggest failure.
You think?
I don't look at it that way because everything is a lesson, not really a loss. And so, I'm kind of from that motto my grandmama said, try and try again. And so I never really, I don't remember failing that much. I don't mean that I never didn't do something right and that things went kaflooey, but I don't know. I guess I've blocked that part out.
Okay, that's okay. Chuck, how about you?
I don't know. That was a great answer, and just that it's a learning experience. It's not a failure. It's a chance to learn. And do we have a biggest failure? Do I have a biggest failure? I honestly, I don't know what a big failure would be. I mean, obviously, I failed at several different things in life, but I really don't know what kind of answer. I look back and raised my children, and I could see some things where I didn't do exactly right there, but that I'd like to go back and recover, but I can't. Biggest learning experience. I'm with Ann. I'm sticking with Ann. I'm sticking with Ann and Byron. Leanne, you're gonna have to step your game up so I can stick with
I got the answer, Chuck.
All right.
Okay.
My biggest failure is not understanding God has a plan sooner.
That's a good one.
You'll be back in good graces now. I mean, you right there.
What she said, yeah.
The other way. Byron.
was the question? You have to repeat it. I was trying to look at something here.
What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
What is my biggest failure? Man, I mean, what isn't my biggest failure? I think I fail just
There you
about
go.
every day, right? And
Yep.
it's whatever,
Valid point.
however we respond to it.
Yep.
But I'd
I
say
agree.
somewhere along the line of what Leanne was saying and thinking that I'm right. I think that's probably my biggest failure each day is my own pride.
I get that. I think this is one of the times I'll interject something into the question or the answers, I should say. And it kind of goes along with the thought process. Always remember God will never give you more than you can handle. And I had to learn that the hard way. I really did. But I get it. And I think all the answers to that question were actually really good answers. So thank you.
Awesome.
The next one, and we'll start with Anne. Who are the 3 people who have influenced you the most?
Huh. Okay, well, of course, my mom, my mother,
Mhm.
passed away. She taught me a lot. She taught me a lot of things to do and a lot of things not to do. Yeah, because you learned from your example. There was a school teacher that ended up being my boss for a period of time, and his name is John Dowd. And if he ever sees this, I hope he does. He was a huge influence in my life.
Good.
Number 3. Well, I need to think about that. You know, my husband, of course, and children, but someone that influenced me. Oh, I'll have to pass on that one, and then maybe I can think of the third person in a minute. I don't
Okay.
have much time.
All right. Chuck?
3 people that influenced me.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna, outside of Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
obviously best thing.
Yep.
My wife, she has definitely. She's in the living room right now watching the kids, but she has definitely made a change in my life of who I was, where I was, what I was doing. Totally different person because of her.
Got it.
Obviously, my dad. My dad is very wise, and he's influenced me. And my best friend, Paul, known him since school, and we kind of even each other out. He's wired. I mean, he gets after it, and everything he does, I'm a little bit more laid back, and we kind of even each other out. So I'd say he's influenced me probably.
Good. Leanne?
Well, to be cliche, I guess my parents. Then, not to be cliche, well, and my husband. Like, Tony knows. My husband, you know, I respect his opinion about everything. And now I think of my husband first before I make any decisions. But anyway, but then, not to be cliche, I'm going to say the needy homesteader. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here with you guys right now.
There you go.
Valid point. Valid point. One more.
What, my parents, husband, and another?
I can't count today either if I can't
It's all right.
English.
You can't English and you can't
You're the
count.
one that said I can't English, so if I can't English, I can't count then either, can I?
I'm going to put that on T. Can't
Oh,
English
please
today.
do. Please do. Just give it credit to Kettle Kitchen. I'll be okay with that.
I was actually going to credit Daz, but
Byron, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say both my parents at least, and then my grandfather, and then I've got one other good friend that really influenced me.
Okay. So this next set of questions, it's 2 of them. I will give you guys a pass if you want to, because it does contain or could contain personal information, so you don't have to disclose it. Curiosity question more than anything. What occupations did your parents have?
Oh, well, my mother
Or
was
do have? Sorry.
both my parents have passed away, but my mother was a school teacher. My father was a lifetime, well, up until later on in life, Coast Guard, and retired from Coast Guard and was the manager of the Employment Security Commission.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
Chuck?
not the, but I mean,
Hey.
in
Hey.
the region, yeah.
Okay. Got you. Chuck.
Let's see. My mother, she was a housewife and pretty much took care of us kids while we were small. And then she just took odd and end jobs, as we got older. Dad, I think he was called a hydrologist. He worked for the U.S. Geological Survey.
Okay.
And, measure flood stages and things like that. River stages, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Leanne?
Before my parents got married, my mom was an x-ray technician secretary before they actually had more than one person doing x-rays.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of scary. And my dad worked for his grandfather as a contractor, bricklayer, carpenter. Then they got married, and then they were dairy farmers the rest of their lives, and they're still living.
Okay. And Byron?
Yeah, my dad's been a high school teacher.
Okay. Are we nothing on mom?
Mom, midwife.
Okay. So we're coming up on 45 minutes, so I'll ask a couple more questions before we move into the last part of it. So, Anne, what is your favorite fruit? You're muted.
Sorry.
There you go.
That's okay.
Have a little distraction in the background.
You're fine.
I would say strawberries.
Okay. Chuck?
Favorite fruit? Probably a peach.
Okay. Leanne?
Blueberries.
Okay. And Byron?
Favorite fruit? Oh man, you guys really narrow it down to hard stuff, don't you? You can't just be indecisive and choose everything.
No indecisive.
That would be
All
my
right.
answer if we were allowed.
You,
Oh, apple. There you go.
all right. Moving on to snack foods. Assuming you have eaten them or do eat them. And Twinkie or Ding Dong?
Oh, ding dong. Ding
Chuck?
dong.
Yeah, I'm going ding dong.
Leanne?
I'm a Twinkie.
Byron?
You guys have ever tried a fried Twinkie? That's really good. I don't like a regular
No,
Twinkie.
I haven't. But I heard
Very
that's
good.
good.
One of
Okay.
the many awesome fried foods that they have at the Texas State Fair, if you ever get to go, because they fry everything.
Mm.
I've heard there's a lot of frying going on down there.
Oh, everything. They try to fry everything there. But
Wow.
if I was going to go unfried, I definitely would not choose a Twinkie. I'd go with, you said, what was it, Ding Dong or whatever it
Ding
was?
Dong. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or semi-sweet?
Huh. I like dark chocolate actually.
Okay. Chuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with milk chocolate.
Okay. Leanne?
Hershey's.
Hershey's milk or dark?
Because Hershey's has both.
Yes. And they have almond.
And I'm a milk chocolate girl.
Okay. Byron?
Milk chocolate. Dutch milk chocolate, specifically.
Ooh, there you go.
Yum.
Good choice. Good choice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Halloween. What is the candy you want to see in your bag, sack, or pumpkin you're carrying?
Oh, Reese's cups.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Chuck?
Oh goodness gracious! I mean, it's been last year since I went trick or treating.
Well, I'm here to tell you it's been since last year we've all went trick or treating, so you're good.
What do I want in my bag? Gosh, I don't know. I'll just say Skittles. I have no clue.
Okay,
I'm
that
not-
works. Leanne,
Why do I have the urge to say take 5 bars?
I don't know.
But
That's
Reese's
your
peanut
urge.
butter cup. Reese's peanut butter cups are a very close second.
Okay, we'll go with it. Byron.
Man, Ann Dale's just hit the nail on the head with that one, didn't she? Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, I'm with that as well. That's a good one.
Okay,
Yoo-hoo.
With milk,
And-
not dark.
not
Not
dark.
Yeah, not
That's
dark.
what I thought
chocolate
you said.
Reese's.
Okay. And you're getting your steak cooked. You want it you want it rare, medium, or well done?
Medium.
Chuck.
Yeah, medium rare.
Okay. Leanne.
It depends if it's my cow.
Okay. Typically.
I'm a medium.
Okay. Byron.
Medium rare.
All right. Okay, so we've hit the 45-minute mark, so we're going to do this. If any of you have ever watched the TV show Inside the Actors Guild with James Lipton was the guy who hosted the show, and he was also one of the deans at the College for Performing Arts, I believe. He used to ask 10 questions at the end of all of his interviews with celebrities. And I'm going to pull from that, but there are some questions I will not be asking just for obvious reasons. Okay. So the first one, and we're going to start with Ann. Actually, I'm going to ask you all the same question, and then we'll go to the next question. Okay. Ann, what is your favorite word?
Love.
Chuck?
Fantastic.
Leanne?
Believe.
Byron?
Favorite word?
Yes.
How about yes?
Okay.
A verbal pause check. The word yes.
The word yes, that's what we're going with. Okay.
Because no one hates the word no, right?
Well, yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay. So, Ann, what is your least favorite word?
I don't know. Yeah, that one. There are some words, that sound weird.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of something I could say on YouTube.
How about we do this? And it'll leave the imagination to each of the persons, okay? What does the word start with, letter-wise?
Oh, that's okay. We'll just go with fuzzy wuzzy. I don't like that.
Okay, that's your least favorite word. I'll go with it. Chuck?
Favorite word, can't.
Can't.
Yeah.
Leanne?
As a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Give me a letter.
H.
Thank you. Byron?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's your least favorite word?
Sure, we'll go with that.
How do you
Okay.
not like that word?
Okay, so this one, this next question, and I need you guys to pay attention to me because the way it's going to come out is not meant inappropriately. So think about what I'm asking you, okay? What turns you on in the sense of creativity, religious, or the like?
Non-judgment inclusivity.
Ooh, I like that one. Chuck?
And again, non what?
Non-judgment. Go ahead.
Inclusivity,
Sorry.
meaning
Yeah.
no judging and
No,
including.
okay. That
Non-judgment. Yeah.
okay, something that turns me on in religion, did you say?
Whether it's create in a creative sense or a religious sense or something of the like.
Golly, what does there's so many things. I guess just a word or an idea.
Mhm.
Goodness, I just a spark, something somebody says or something that
So,
happens.
so you mean like the creation of an idea in somebody's head, a thought process?
Right. I don't. Maybe that is pretty much the question you're asking. But sometimes you can look at something and bam, it hits you.
Right.
Whether you look at the sky, whatever.
Right.
A songwriter looks at the stars, and all of a sudden, boom! I've created a song. I guess.
So would it be fair to say at that moment when that happens is what you're trying to say?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
My
I can
English
go
is
with it.
not too good today, apparently.
Yeah, you and me both. We're on the same page. So you're at home. You're okay. Leanne.
Deep conversation when there's actually somebody intelligent talking to you.
That's good. Byron.
Yeah, I'd say like either music, affirmation, or encouraging conversation.
Okay. So now on the flip side of that, Anne, what turns you off in those same realms?
Judgment and exclusivity.
And that's fair. I get it.
Excluding others.
I get it. That makes sense.
Being nasty.
Chuck.
In the same realm, what turns me off? Goodness gracious. Is this one of those I can pass on?
You have your pass available still, yes.
I'm scared to use it though. You make me nervous.
Yeah, this question's that hard. Imagine what the rest of them are.
I'm concerned.
Mhm.
What turns you off? What makes you feel uncomfortable?
Yes,
what
that's
makes me feel what makes me feel uncomfortable? Yeah, I like that. What makes me feel uncomfortable? Sometimes people ask these questions, and it's like they're trying to pry into your life, and that just makes me very uncomfortable, and just cuts off all creativity, creative thought whatsoever.
Oh, Chuck, I'm here to tell you that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So you're in a bad place right now.
Hey, it's succeeding, man. It's succeeding. You the best at it I've seen.
Okay, thank you, Leanne.
Prejudice.
Okay, Byron.
When I've said or done something that's hurt someone deeply.
Good point. Good point. Anne, what sound or noise do you love?
Laughter.
Chuck?
Oh yeah, this is an easy one right here.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that. That's wonderful.
Right there.
Yep,
Right there.
I love it. Leanne.
My husband's tractor or truck coming in the driveway.
Oh, you love to see
Byron.
I'd say just the sound of conversations with family.
This is one of those points that I'm going to interject my answer as well. And in all honesty,
Where have all your answers been?
you're not picking me apart. That's later. We'll talk about that. The ability to hear sound is one of the best things I love hearing, because I could not imagine not hearing things. I think that would drive me absolutely nuts. I mean, I'm being honest. So,
That would be very hard.
okay. On the flip side, what sound or noise do you hate, Anne?
Squeaking doors or yeah.
Don't go to Leanne's house.
Squeaking things.
Chuck. Okay.
Well, I'm hoping Raquel done found something better to do, because I'm going to say whining, and I know she's
Okay.
going to say
That's hilarious. I love that. Leanne.
This is so easy. The alarm clock.
Okay. I'll give you that. And
Wait,
Byron.
what did you say, Leanne?
She said
Alarm.
alarm clock,
Alarm
That's a
clock.
good one.
Okay.
meaning she has to get up. She can't lay down and sleep anymore.
Oh, that makes sense. I would say for me, it would be the sound of two pieces of metal like hitting each other with high friction, kind of like a huge screeching sound. That
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
yeah, it's gotta
I'm
go anywhere.
nails on a chalkboard. That drives me insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
I can deal with that one, just not
Yeah,
the
I
screeching of metal.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna say my alarm for the seatbelt.
Oh yeah. Every time she calls me, she
Ooh.
hops in her car to drive 2 miles down the road, doesn't put her seatbelt on, and 90% of the time it's ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
It's like, will you please put your seatbelt on? That's annoying.
it's annoying.
Okay, so this is the last of the questions. So you guys made it. Chuck did not have to use his pass. But I think this is a humorous but insightful question. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the question. I'm gonna give you roughly a minute to think about it, and then I'll come back to Ann to start. Okay. Actually, I'll give you 30 seconds because a minute is an eternity when you're on a live stream.
Yeah.
With the assumption that heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, I don't need a 30 seconds.
If you're ready to go, go ahead.
Well done, my good and faithful child. I mean,
Good.
that's
Good.
absolutely.
Are you ready, Chuck?
Oh yeah, that was it. Well done. That's right.
Leanne.
I didn't know you were gonna make it. I'm glad you're here.
Leanne, who?
All righty, and Byron.
I would say you're reconciled. You've been forgiven because of the work of Jesus Christ.
Very
Amen.
good. Very good.
Okay, that's right.
All righty, guys. So you made it through Q&A, not normal. All right. One of the things I wanted to do when I started doing this was it not to be a normal way to get questions. And I think when it's spontaneous like that, you tend to get a better answer, if that makes any sense. So
Sure.
I do greatly appreciate you guys being here. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think it appears that the chat likes it as well. Just for knowledge, this Friday night on my late live show, which is 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, there is a rarity that is going to happen that will not happen probably very often. I have 3 panelists coming on to question me and interview me with their questions unposed ahead of time.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, for you it might be.
And Dale forgets that it's gonna be midnight for her.
It'll be late for you, so you might be doing the replay, but it'll be there.
Probably. But
So I invite everybody to come by. Again, one thing I want to throw out there is I do appreciate, I'm not saying everybody was, but I do appreciate anybody that showed up to the live stream for the Jam It Up June collaboration, as painful as it was, and how many YouTubers probably learned how not to have their live shows go.
Hey, I say that about mine.
Yeah, well, you can't say that anymore because I think I beat you, but that's okay. We got through it. That was the point. We got through it, and it worked, and we move on and learn from there. So I do want to say I appreciate that. If you were not there, I think I'll just say it again. Anybody that wasn't there at the time, an hour prior to the live show, I haven't went back and checked lately. We had over 31,000 views on that collaboration. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a success, and people enjoyed it. They loved the recipes and all that. So with that in mind, all I can tell anybody, for those that may not know about it, which I think all 4 of you do, please go to Hendrickson Family Farm Thursday night for his normal timed live show, because there will be a big announcement about a new collaboration coming out.
I wonder what it's
Questions will
about.
be answered. Information will be put out, and I think people are going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be good. So I want to tell you so many things, but I can't until Thursday. So we'll just go with that. If you can join us, that would be great. Guest, if you will please hold on and sit in the back room. I will go ahead and close this out, and I'll catch up to you in just a second.
Okie doke. Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Yep, thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone that showed up in the chat. You guys have been
Yep.
rocking away.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep. So as Andale said, I want to thank everybody for being here. We've hit our 1 hour mark. It's time for us to go ahead and close for this show. I do think those that were moderating in here, I appreciate it. I thank the guests that were here. And I hope you guys like it. If you do, please leave a comment down below so we know that you do like this style. I have the next one in this series planned for the 19th of July. Same format. And I know I have 2 guests I haven't had before, but I'm not as sure about any more than that. So if you guys want to go ahead and come back the 19th, next Tuesday, we'll be having our last installment of the planting and gardening series that we've been doing. And I really hope you guys can join us on that. So thanks again. And you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you.